Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. My name is Ace, and I got another Smite live commentary here for you. I just purchased Thor officially. He is now one of my gods, as I want to, of course, have a bruiser pool of gods to begin with, which is why I picked up Odin as my very first god, and as I tend to play a lot of tanks as well. Ares was, I believe, my follow-up god, and now we have some lovely Thor in the mix as well. For being, of course, the bruiser. High single target damage, medium crowd control, low defense. We will fix that with items. I'm gonna lock in, as our team seems to be relatively alright. We have a tank, depending on how Odin will build, if he does lock in. He can also build as a bruiser, so if he does get the initial ability to be awesome, get some nice kills or some nice farm, he might be able to build as a tank. And then, of course, we have me as an off-tank slash bruiser. We have two magical dealers that are very, very nasty to deal with. And we have a very powerful carry. But the other team should not be taken out of the equation just yet. Because if you look at the items, they do have a tank. Hades, they have a Vamana, a bruiser. Very powerful bruiser. Don't underestimate him. Luckily enough, we do have a lot of powerful magi casters or magical damage dealers in our team. Because Vamana is a brilliant physical tank, because of his passive as well, and his beloved super baby form. They also have Isis, which I still have to get used to with dealing with. And they also have an Anubis and an Anhur. So, it looks like it's going to be good team comp versus a good team comp. As long as we can get our Odin ultimates sorted, we should be just fine. Hopefully. I'm gonna pick up Spin to Win. I'm gonna start off with an Ankh, actually. That's one of the items that I want to actually pick up early. Do I want to go bruiser mode, or do I want to go... I do like to pick up reinforced boots, because I tend to build like tank hybrid, if you know what I mean, or a tank bruiser hybrid sort of. That's what gives me a sort of confidence, a certain amount of confidence at least. So I'll pick up 2 potions as well. And it looks like they're going to go... Oh, am I mid? Don't tell me am I mid.
Good luck.
Looks like I am mid, guys. I thought I was going to be on the left or right lane. Oh no, Anubis is going to be on the left lane, luckily enough. So I'm going to help indeed with blue. Alright. Got a little bit scared there. Because I don't see a lot of people, of course, in Conquest doing this jungle meta, if you like. It's not something that you see happen too often. But we should be fine. Alright. Berserker Barrage. Spin to win, guys. Thor, stand next to me. Alright, yeah, we have to indeed body block. Forgot about that. Looks like he wants me to hug. Right. There you go, guys. New meta. Let's spin to win. Right. Let's keep the body block going. I don't want to steal the item, so I'm not going to attack anymore. There we go. Beautiful. And I barely take any damage because the body block did do quite a nice amount of... Quite a nice amount of damage. And oh, we have Agni here in the left lane. And it looks like it's going to be Vamana and Anhur, which is lovely, due to the fact that Vamana is a physical tank and Agni is Magi. So that's going to be problematic for him. But then again, I might have an issue myself, as I am physical. And of course, this is also my very first Conquest match with Thor. So we'll see how that turns out. Just going to spin to win a little bit on Anhur here. There you go, he's going to become awkwardly low. But the knock-up actually gets me out of the equation. I can't follow up as I don't have my 1 here. So it looks like that knock-up of Vamana there basically secured freedom of Anhur. If I only become level 1, I might be able to make a play. We'll see what happens. Right, I do have my beloved. There we go! Oh, I missed it, and now I'm probably dead myself. Gonna see if I actually can get out, use my minions to body block. Was a nice play, but they are very coordinate. Just gonna make sure that they looks like they might actually have a duo Q, if not two duo Qs on their team. By the looks of it, we have what appears to be no duo Qs because there's no same tags. But then again, it could also be just two friends duo queuing. Luckily enough, of course, I do have a little bit of health thanks to my health item. My potions helped out quite nicely. And I do really want to go in and stun them. Alright. Just gonna get a lot more spin to win. Gonna see if I can go around. We should be good. Force them back. Because they are scared. But I don't want to lose too much experience. If Amada gets too aggressive... No, I think he's going back right now. Because he knows he's otherwise in trouble. To try to make a play there, but didn't seem to be working too much. As you can see, there is definitely a way of playing against or with a Thor in a conquest lane. There's definitely a combination of abilities that you can use. I probably should do one, go in, stun with two, then use three. So there you go. And I do like Thor. Thor's entire playstyle, Bruiser, directly down my lane. His ability set, very aggressive. I like it, and of course also his model is kind of cool with his armor, but not fully armored. Gives him a badass look, of course. One of my elements, if you can call that element, electricity, is one of my favorites. And the ultimate of Thor is of course wonderful on its own right as well. So I may want to do an initiate right there. I'm gonna see if I can actually surprise them. Right, I'm gonna use my ultimate right here. Gonna see if I can make a play. Here we go. There's another stun. But there's the ultimate of Famana. Not Famana, and her ulti. There's the gas cloud. We might be seeing something useful here. I did not expect Famana to be back that soon, but the moment I went up I saw him. So I'm gonna go back. Because this is why I wanted to use my ultimate, because I wanted to go back anyway. Gonna pick up my second boots. Gonna pick up my Aegis. Just to have that sense of security if things do go wrong. And let's just wait for a mana pot. Alright. Come on, there we go. And let's get back in there. Just gonna make sure how much the mana usage, or the usage, it's 70 by the looks of it. So you don't want to spam it freely. But as you can see, there's definitely a sense of combo. And this is my very first time that I play Thor in a conquest match right now. As I just bought him. So I can already definitely tell that instinctively I know how to play him. Of course I make very brutal mistakes. Like initiating there. Really weirdly, to say the least. That was a weird gank by Anubis. He should have gone in from the sideline and waited for me. But there you go, I suppose. You can't have all the things. Right, gonna see if I can actually stun him. There's the stun. There's Agna with the dash, but we are not able to close in the gap. Oh, did Agna... No, that's just a meteorite. I thought that he was using his ultimate. Got a little bit scared there. Let's see if I actually... Do I want to upgrade one or not? I think I do want to upgrade one. I'm just gonna take it. We are currently 2 for 2. 2 for 2 for 2 for 2. Money lead is in their favor, but it's minimal, luckily enough. Gonna see if I can make a play or something. Egna is paying attention. Vamada knows that I can initiate, which is also one of the lovely things about Thor. You can initiate quite easily with one and also escape quite easily with his one. Which is why I like him. Alright, let's see. I like an initiating move. Alright. Did throw my hammer. I got unfortunately stunned, so I didn't click it correctly. So, there's definitely some timing you have to get down with Thor. But I'm feeling confident. Right, if I just pick up some bruiser items slash tank items, I might be able to make some very nice openings there for Agnai. Because Agnai, if he gets his items, he is just one force to be reckoned with. Because he also has that dashing ability. He's one of the casters that I would like to play if I had to be forced to play a caster. Right, the man is looking for initiation. Let's see what I can do myself. Oh, that's completely wrong. I was looking for a 3. Or for a 3. But I pressed an unfortunate 2 right there. So that was messy. That was really messy. So now I should just eat my words. Let's see. Thor gains physical power for each enemy god within 30 feet of him. Very nice passive as well. Not sure what Agnai is using there. There's just casual usage of his ultimate right there. He's gonna go back. I'm gonna have to hold the lane right here. Which shouldn't be too hard considering. As long as you just clean up effectively. Right, let's use a stun right there. Clean up a little bit. There you go. Not take too much damage from that passive on Anher. Because if they do find an opportunity, I might say goodbye to my own life. But I'm out of mana. And I do need 915 to pick up my boots. Which are actually going to help me because of the stun of Anher, of course. Crowd control reduction once it's level 3. Nice meteor right there. I have no clue how Agni works, but he does look like a cast that I would like to play myself. Right. Alright. We are looking for an Anubis gank right there. If the voice commands were right. So I'm gonna wait for an opportunity to use my 4. There we go. Can I get the stun? There we are. I got a nice ultimate stun right there, but I don't have any mana to follow up it. I'm trying to do as much damage off of mana as I can. Take a lot of damage from Anher's ultimate right there. But luckily enough, I had some protection with my boots. We're trying to... I'm just gonna do a... no, I don't have enough mana to tank it. Nor do I have the tanking items. But at least we picked off 1 kill. Vamana. And of course, Anher can't do anything because the moment he sets foot outside of that, he is pretty much done for. And now that I almost have enough money for my beloved ability, or for my beloved boots, I'm just gonna go back, tell Agni that I'm going back, and of course pick up the boots and go back into lane. So now I do have my crowd control reduction. As you can see, nice ultimate. I'm very good right now at landing my ultimates, which is lovely. It's not a global ultimate, but it's definitely a big ultimate, which is also why I love Thor. He is just the perfect bruiser in my eyes. I think he's classed as one of the best bruisers in game. Of course, it depends. On who you're fighting, and it's also very situational. But in general terms of picking good and bad, I think that Thor is one of the best, if not the best. So we'll see how that works. Right, we might find myself, if I can just initiate correctly with my 1, we might be able to look for something. Alright, gonna see if I can zone him out. He might just jump over it right now. Come on, Anher. He doesn't have the mana by the looks of it. Just auto-attack him, come on. Ah, there it is, lovely. Right, just gonna jump into range. Right, gonna spin to win right here. And hopefully just tank the damage. As you can see, he's tanking for me, even though Agni is way lower. Gonna wait for his super baby mode to go up and then stun him. There you go. And of course, he is Agni using his useful ability right there. Can I stun to win him? Oh, he's falling so low, but I just don't have the mana. If I had enough mana to use my ultimate, he would have been dead. I should have used more auto attacks on him instead of trying to wait for him to go down and use my zoning / stun ability. That would have been way better. That's my bad. I got a little bit too eager to get my stun correctly. I thought that Agni had enough power to finish him off. Apparently that was not the case. Is he using any magical protection items? Well, Mark of the Vanguard right there. Alright, let's see. Don't have enough just yet. I still also have my, of course, my Aegis. Just gonna pick up some potions and go back. But we are currently in lead of killing and also have the money lead by a little bit. As you can see, there's like 4 kills more. And we have also got more assists and less deaths, clearly, that makes sense. But they still only have a K less money than us. Which is basically, at this stage, overall, you have to think about the fact that all the money is split. Maybe just one upgraded item or a few potions. Really not all that much. Alright. Let's see what we can do here. Just gonna zone Anher out right here, trying to avoid him of any XP or money. Alright. Anubis is looking for a right. Anubis is probably winning the mid lane as he is having the ability to roam quite a bit. Vamana's getting back into action as well. Let's see, what did he pick up? Yeah, he's going for a Frostbound hammer, which is lovely for him. Especially in super baby mode. It's probably one of the items that I want to pick up after Ankh. But now that I am in a full physical lane, I might actually just want to pick up what appears to be Void Blade or something along those lines. There you go, picked up a kill right there. Vamana's going out of range, and we should be just fine. Nice fight right there. Agni has a lot of potential right now. And just with a 3 boots of Magi and of course a rod of Tahiti, whatever the case may be. My Ankh is almost ready as well. I might be looking for an ultimate pick. Here we go. I'm going to go up in the air. Agni is looking for it. Right, I'm going to try to aim it correctly. Got the stun. Got the double stun. There's the super spin to win. There's the baby. This time not going to wait with stopping to attack. Agni is going to go around. We might be looking for a nice attack here. Vamana, another nice hit. Come on. Can I do it? Gonna try and... Nope. The tower is too strong. But this allowed me to finish off the lane a little bit too effective. There's the stun. And now I just have to go around. Hopefully not get stunned by... Oh, there is of course Hades as well. Ender is in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna just get out of here. Bye-bye. See you later. Auf Wiedersehen. Good see you tune. As I do go in for the back right. There's Anubis. Surprise Anubis. There's the spin to win. Nice damage right there. Anubis comes in. I believe there was another jump in from Anher. That was wonderfully played there. We got out in time. We weren't too aggressive. And we pretty much got a lot of nice picks. I have a lot of money right now. Considering I'm just gonna pick up my physical protection right here. Gonna wait 2 seconds to pick up my Ankh of the Golem. Which, as you can see, the lower I become, the more stronger I return into. Or that I turn into. Or that I become. As we also have a nice, very nice Gold Fury right there. Should have just stayed around there and helped probably. But this Gold Fury allows me to also pick up some very nice potions. So, judging by the enemy team. Magical tank. No, he's actually going caster mode by the looks of it. Also, guys, try to build full items at the same time. Because this right now is probably worse than having a full rod of Tahuti. If you know what I mean. Always try to build up your items. First your boots. Always build them to level 3. And then just build items up to level 3 before you go into anything else. Looks like they don't really have anything tanky. So we might be able just to make plays. I'm going to build Bruiser. Our Odin is building Bruiser mode as well. So nobody really has a true tank right here. Which is going to be very interesting to say the least. Vamana might be looking for a pick. Are we looking for a gank? Not sure. But we are definitely taking a good lead. I have not died. I got 1 pick, 4 assists. Of course, Agni has 2 kills. Which is totally fine with me. Because then I can at least say, well, I fed the kills to my teammate. And I was expecting him to play better if we lose, right? Just having that personal justification. Not really, of course, I should be better. Which is why I do these videos, of course. But you know what I'm talking about. If you can blame your teammates, you don't have to feel bad about yourself. But considering that I play a Bruiser, one of my favorite Bruisers in the game. Probably I should not give myself the opportunity to find a justification for teammates. And I should just try to become the best version that was ever here, as I miss my 2 there. Right, Anubis does fall there to Isis, I believe. If I saw that correctly. Just gonna wait for my stun. I'm just gonna go back. Just gonna make sure that we don't get ganked. Anubis is down, of course. There we go. Nice block. He has to go through the jungle. There's the dash of Agni. Oh, nice there. Nice drop. But it's not going to be enough. So let's just go back. He is literally going back. I'm just going to go back to lane. To, of course, clear the minions here. There you go. Let's do some spin to winning. Okay. And I was going to look physical. They have 3 magical damage. I was going to go for a Void Blade, which might be nice because we also have 3. But it depends on Odin if he wants to go with Void Blade or not. But considering our lane, it does give me a big advantage if I do decide to go for Void Blade. At least for me. Right. Just gonna make sure. It looks like our laning phase is practically over. So I'm just gonna farm to 1,000 and then go back. Alright, there you go. Got my damage abilities sorted. See, I wish I could hit my global to the other side, but it's mainly a lane from lane 2, of course. There's the mana with a cooldown reduction. That's gonna be all kinds of wonderful. Alright. He's trying to peel, so we might be looking at a mid gank soon. Not sure, just have to pay attention to it. Let's see if I can just attack the tower. Let's pop some potions, including a health potion. Alright, let's do some spin to win right there. Do take a tower hit, but of course I still have my potion running. Which doesn't matter, I wanted to take the tower hit to not waste, of course, that lovely potion that is popping. Or running. Because as you can see, it's probably going to have me full health. Right, here we go. He can't hold us. Alright, let's take this tower down. Let's lock him in. We'll do some harassment with spin to win. As you can see, the peeling is wonderful. As he's forced to go back. And now I just seem to have more than 1,000. Isis is there as well. I'll level up my ultimate. Letting Agni know that I am going to go back. My ultimate is ready as well, as long as I have enough mana. So what item do I really want to pick up right now? Looking at the recommended items, Voidblade is indeed there. I also may want to do Executioner. But I feel like Voidblade might be very good for me. Frostbound Hammer might be my next item. Let's just go for some... Do I already have a Girdle of Might? Nope, let's just go with the Girdle of Might as well on top of that. And as usual, some potions. Alright, so... Looking at the map right now, I don't see any enemies. We almost at the mid tower. We have our tower down as well. We are pretty much rocking the towers. As Anubis, the enemy Anubis is there on the right tower. So I might try and find an opening right there. Let's see if I can actually hit him from over here. No, it's just not enough. Can I find a secret other spot? Doesn't look like it. Let's see if I can get close to him and stun him. To buy my team more time to get to him. As I try to peel as much as I can. Yeah, I'm not going to be too fussed about that. Let me just try and bait him. Thinking that I am weak. Because as you can see, I'm just going to jump over to him. Try to peel him as much more as I can. And there's, of course, our Anubis as well. Wasted my ultimate. Oh shit, he just dashed. The spear got him into safety. That was nasty. I'm going to say sorry. The spear bashed him into safety while I was trying to zone him and block him out. Because if I used my my Earth Shaker, Tectonic Rift, basically my fissure, that's what I like to call it, correctly, I would have been able to probably use that to give the spear a stun. Because if the spear hits you against some kind of environment and stuns you, if I'm not mistaken. So if I was able to do that, it would have been a perfect combo. Wasted my ultimate, bad fissure. I'm helping some J4 action if you like League of Legends right there. But overall, I think we got a nice pick out of it anyway on that Anubis. Oh, look at that. Lovely Hades right there. I'm just tanking the damage from the tower by spinning to winning. So that my, of course, my DPSers of my team, my damage dealers, don't take the damage themselves. Luckily enough, I had a potion ticking. Let's pick up another one. And let's see if we can take Isis down. Isis, of course, being one of the new gods, still getting used to how to fight her. But there we go. Let's just spin to win Isis a little bit. Let's add a stun to the equation as everybody starts beating on Isis. And there she goes. As she falls to the superiority of the fact that she was severely outnumbered. Anur is looking for a jump in by the looks of it. Let's just jump in for him. Where you at, Anur? Get over here. Let me stun you, good sir. Let me just stun you real quickly. Let me peel you off casually. Let me just use my ultimate just for the sake of awesomeness. Let me just jump in right here and stun everybody. Alright, here you go. Hell, yeah, I still have an Aegis ready, so I'm not really afraid of you guys. Oh, hello. Nice time delay there with my ultimate. But the ultimate, unfortunately, didn't turn into much of anything. Also, I'm out of mana. So even if my cooldowns were up and running, which I believe they were, they are not able to do much of anything without the mana that I need to follow up on them. Let's see if I can get a nice double stun right here. Do get a double stun. Do get a nice one there. Can I pick him off? Don't have the mana to do so, but my auto attacks might be superior. There Enter goes. Thank you, Bruiser. Thank you, Voidblade. And thank you, Ankh of the Golem. As, of course, Vamana just hits me with the Frostbound Hammer, slowing me down. Which is definitely going to be my next item. Alright. Here we go. Voidblade probably not the best thing, because I feel like Anubis and Agni are doing most of the damage work right now. But it does give me a nice opportunity to tank against their tank. And if Odin can get in here as well, we can just do awesome things for days. Odin and Thor. Welcome to the family, good sir. I have 2k gold, so I'm going to say be right back, be right back, be right back. So that my teams know, or my teammates know, that I really want to be right back. I have 2k gold. Gonna pick up the Voidblade. There you go. Got a very dangerous aura right now. Pick up another health pot. And here we go. Looks like everybody went back. Which is pretty good. Let's just see. I don't want to go for Fire Giant. Things like Fire Giant, there's the big badass global bosses, are usually throws. And you should only try and pick them up in a case of emergency, or unless the enemy team is just completely aced. Right, looks like Odin and me are looking indeed for an opportunity right here. Let me just spin to win right there real quickly to help out. There we go. Let's see, we do see an Isis. Is it Isis? Yes it is. The wing's trying to give it away. Just going to see if I can get behind. Anubis right there. How are you doing, good sir? Let me peel you off just a little bit. Alright, let's get a good old Might up in here. Because Hades is being squishy. Anubis trying to use his AoE damage to do a lot of damage. But as you can see, it's just not that well working that well. Let's just add that to the equation. You can't go anywhere. Even if you have wings, you cannot fly over it. And this is my very first Conquest match. And I am definitely seeing that I'm way better with Thor right now than, let's say, any caster in the game. Or anyone that I've played before. So Thor definitely currently my favorite god. As I might be looking for an Enter gank. Can I get into range? Looks like I can. Don't hit him with the stun. Hit him with the follow-up though. As he does jump away. If I had the stun with the global, it would have been lovely. Odin could have jumped in, speared him. I could have been able to follow up with another stun. And he probably would have melted by that time. Gonna pop a mana potion. Right, looks like my attack speed buff is going there. Let's just see if I can get in there. Hello, Anner, how are you doing? I feel like auto attack damage is pretty much hurting you right now. There is Odin from the back line. The ultimate has been used. I still have my Aegis ready. Looks like I might want to be using it soon. There we go. Do want to get out myself now, though. Nope, using my Aegis. My spin to win is there as well. Trying to peel Vamana as much as I can. Through the pop a potion to build as much time between me as I can. There's the stun. Vamana is quick enough, but so is my damage. Oh, it's very quick right now. If I just had the mana to follow up. But there's Odin with the jump. Everybody just misses. But there's Hades with the lovely one ulti combo. Peeling me. Or killing me as I was way too low. I should have just run away there. I got a little bit too aggressive right there. Because I saw an opening to get a kill. Out of pretty much a death. But as you can see, Hades being so lovely with his one and ultimate. There's no escape to that. And considering the fact that he's building magical damage. He's pretty much one hit combo, you're dead right now. So that might actually be an opportunity for me to actually build something in the sense of protection. But I think more health right now might be more useful. So allow me, as they don't really have any tanks, otherwise I would have picked up Quinn's Blade. So allow me to pick up a Frostbound Hammer. Because as you can see, then I would have been able to kite better as well, of course. Which is the thing that I wanted to do. Looks like my team is pretty much falling right now. 3 people dead, which includes me. My first death though, 6 kills. First death, not too shabby. If I say so myself. Considering this is my first Conquest match with Thor right now. At least that I remember, but I just bought him, so I couldn't really have played him before. Unless he was free. I do remember a match where it was just Thor's. Which was amazing. which is just as amazing as just seeing a match with just Vamana. Super Baby's left, Super Baby's right. I know his ultimate ability has a different name, but Super Baby, just everybody knows what I mean with the Super Baby. As my team is turning it around, it's 30 against 13. We have a definite gold lead. Doesn't mean that the game is over. Of course, we have the highest percentage of chance, of winning right now. But we all know how throws can happen once we become too aggressive. And as you saw, I already became aggressive. My team became too aggressive as well. We dropped in 3 deaths, which is not all that nice. Let's clean this up real quick. Don't want to get caught out of position. They have 3 deaths though. Looks like we might... No, Vamana... What is Vamana building? He's pretty much going with a very similar build. I went a little bit more tanky because of my boots. And of course my Ankh. But I think the same philosophy applies. Even though he's going full bruiser mode, which is Vamana's specialty. Because if you build physical protection like a Void Stone, I was going to say Void Staff, or Void Stone, but it's Void Blade, of course. If you have physical protection and you go into his ultimate mode, his physical protection is also slightly transferred into additional physical, physical damage, I suppose. Alright, here we go. We have an Initiate trying to get behind enemy lines. Get a fissure on Isis. Peel her off. There she goes. Her wings, once again, do not save her from a small environmental obstruction. As I find myself possibly playing my best conquest match ever, where I at least feel like I've been useful. I might even say best Thor EU. No, probably not. But I'm definitely not doing too bad considering first try, I suppose. First legit try, at least. Alright, let's just go in. Spin to win. There you go. I probably should have used my 2, but... You know, mistakes made. Mistakes are made. Mistakes do happen. I am but human. There's Vamana's Super Baby. His ultimate is down the drain. Just gonna wait until it drops, as we probably peel the Phoenix right now. There you go. Let's peel him. We don't have a an Odin right now, otherwise we would have been able to get a nice attack speed buff. First Phoenix of the game goes down. We have all our towers still up. Barely though, but they are still up, which is what which I find to be the most important thing. Alright, that tower goes down as well. I'm level up. I'm level 19. One more level to go. Alright, let's just peel this off. Alright, might be looking at a small team, but Anor gets picked off. Let's just use my ultimate to get into the party. How are you doing? There you go, good sir. Let's block you a little bit more. And there is the Aegis. Let's go use my nice throwing hammer right there. And I do pick up the kill with that. So nice usage of ultimate there. Stun, followed up with the stun, spin to win. And of course, he used his Aegis, but I still had my beloved, my one ability, my hammer. My attunement to make things happen. Alright, let's block him in. Double stun, there you go. Stun locked for days, good sir. And of course, I made a mistake, but I definitely rectified with stun locking correctly. Zoning people out, making sure they cannot escape. Anor should definitely go back, as the rest of the team might find himself into the front lines just a bit more, just a tad. Right, let's clean up. Also, Thor has nice wave clear, of course, with his 1 and his 3. He is just a perfect bruiser. He can make or break teamfights with his ultimate or his 2. He has nice AoE, nice wave clear. He has an engaged ability, a disengage ability. Honestly, there's no way why Thor is not the perfect god. Alright, here we go. And they have surrendered. Alright. 7 kills, 11 assists, 1 death. And of course, a lot of gold in my pocket right now. Definitely a very good usage of the Thor. Probably my very best match yet as a bruiser in a genuine conquest match. There we go. Got a double kill as well by the looks of it. So I'm absolutely not disappointed about that. They probably should have gone with a pure tank as well. If they had a pure tank Hades and they picked it up or comboed that quite nicely with Vamana, Anubis. They had a lot of nice combos right here. Because if Hades goes in, pulls multiple people in, there's a lot of AoEs to follow that up. But he was too squishy, unfortunately. But yeah, my build, a little bit clunky, I suppose. I was going to go for a Frostbound Hammer. maybe would have picked up an Executioner afterwards. And of course, to finish it up, probably something along the lines of a magical protection item. Let's say Bulwark perhaps, or Magi's Blessing, something along those lines. But overall, I think I did well. Of course, my ultimates were a little bit cronky because I didn't really expect the ultimate to be that short. I was expecting it to be bigger, but as you can see, I did not expect it correctly. Even though I was way out of place on, I believe was it the, I can't remember, was it Hades or Anhur? I think it was Anhur. Not in the sure anymore, but I can go back and look at it. I was way out of place, but I was still able to get into range of with my ultimate and my one, and on top of that, it was able to basically bait him. Oh, no, it was Anubis. It was Anubis. That was it, to bait him into getting a kill. And of course, I had one bad fissure, if you like, earth shatter, earthquake, whatever you want to call it. My environmental block. I had one bad because of the spear of Anhur on our team. Basically pushed the Hades out of it. But overall, I think I did pretty well. Did nice peeling, nice blocking, nice stun locking. So overall, quite satisfied with my very first legit match. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will catch you guys next time. Take care.